Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
New Delhi, the Indian Space Policy 2023, unveiled by Isro on Thursday after it was cleared by the Union Cabinet recently, allows non-government entities, NGEs, or private companies or startups to establish and operate remote sensing satellite systems within and outside India through self-owned or P. Besides their civil applications, remote sensing satellites have normally been used in India for surveillance purpose and used as eyes in the sky. Isro has launched several remote sensing satellites like Risat and Cartosat over a period of time, which were later used by Indian security agencies for keeping an eye on the country's borders, checking infiltration and planning cross-border operations like the 2016 surgical strikes. However, it is not clear how much liberty NGEs would get to venture into the strategic field, as the new policy also added that this permission would be subject to such guidelines or regulations as prescribed by space regulator, INSPASU. The new policy also gives more freedom to private companies in setting up their own space assets. It said, NGEs shall be allowed to undertake end-to-end activities in the space sector through establishment and operation of space objects, ground-based assets and related services, such as communication, remote sensing, navigation, etc. They can establish and operate ground facilities for space object operations, such as telemetry, tracking command, Earth stations and satellite control centers, SCCs. They can also use Indian orbital resources and or non-Indian orbital resources to establish space objects for communication services over India and outside India. On providing space-based broadband services through a constellation of satellites, the policy said, NGEs can offer national and intern. On INSPASU, the policy said, it shall act as the single-window agency for the authorization of space activities by government entities as well as NGEs, subject to relevant government directives, keeping in mind safety, national security, international obligations, and/or foreign policy consideration. On Isro, the policy said, as the national space agency, it will focus primarily on research and development of new space technologies and applications, and for expanding the human understanding of outer space. The NSAL, the new policy said, shall be responsible for commercializing space technology. It shall manufacture, lease or procure space components, technologies, platforms and other assets from the private or public sector on sound commercial principles. It shall also service space-based needs of users on sound commercial principles. The industry has reacted positively to the unveiling of the Indian Space Policy 2023. Lieutenant Gen A.K. Bhatt, retired, Director General of Indian Space Association, said, the policy is forward-looking and will help to fulfill our PM's vision for the growth of the space industry in India. It provides the much-needed clarity on all space activities, especially regarding space communication and other applications. It will also help create opportunities for the private sector to engage in all aspects of the space industry. The policy will be a catalyst for development of a robust, innovative and globally competitive space ecosystem in India. Kranti Chand, head, Strategy Special Projects, of space startup Dhruva Space, said, the clarity of various roles in the Indian Space Policy 2023 marks a yellow brick road for I. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.